heavily on steel. And so as long as we continue to import steel, it will be difficult to develop local industries. Car manufacturing industries, several aspects of construction, you require steel. And so attention will be given to that sector very strongly, as much as attention will be given to power. Now, back to the bill. I pray that that bill sees the light of day and quickly. Why I say so is because good things are always difficult to bat. There will be so much opposition, so much argument. I know that at a time, issues of maybe tribe, religion, and all that will come to play. Particularly, those that will be affected are big players in our economy. If you look at the oil sector today, some of the oil companies are beginning to backtrack. Why? The local content is bringing in our locals into that field. Nigerians are beginning to participate. They are beginning to be big players in the oil sector because of the Local Content Act. Now, what we are saying in that bill is that the gains we have made in the oil sector, there is need for us to stop those who have been killed, who ordinarily would have been alive today. And so we are worried with that. That's why we had to take them on very deep issues, which we cannot throw open to the public. But I will tell you that it was very successful. Some of the answers were satisfactory. The areas that we disagreed, we also made them understand that for this we don't agree. And again, as opposition, we also threw alternatives at them. And timelines were given for these things to be achieved. And I believe that if we continue with this kind of engagement, there will be a difference. The service chiefs will actually understand that Nigerians are interested in what is happening. And the next time they will come to the House for further engagement, we expect them to tell us the report. As at the last time, that's why we went into an executive session with them yesterday. On that issue, we discussed it in details and arrived at a decision that is in the interest of the country. I can assure you that. Also recall that we have even a local military wear manufacturing company owned by the army. And so I think that that company will be, empowered properly to do more. So that issue, these are some of the issues that led us into an executive session.
No, one by one. Respond.
Okay, thank you. My name is Kingsley Chida. For purposes of introduction, I represent Obiakpo Federal Constituency. I'm from River State, and in the 10th Assembly I serve as the minority leader of the House. Well, clearly, it depends on the angle you're looking at it from. You know that the populace, the people, want to hear when you chide any leader or leadership. When you say, oh, Mr. Chida is a thief, it will make news, headline. But the 10th Assembly minority leadership, we sat down and looked at it critically and decided that minority position should be one that should act not just as a watchdog, but also provide credible alternatives. And then it should be a group of persons that are deep thinkers. And whatever we do, our interest should be the interest of Nigeria, first and foremost, not our personal interest, not for purposes of popularity, not for party interest. And so we have also come up with what we call our Minority Caucus agenda, which is a guide to us on what kind of a position we should present before the House. You are all aware that even after the elections, up till recently, members of the National Assembly were still litigating. A lot of members were in court. After that, they appealed. So that has made it a little bit difficult for us to take off fully. But I can tell you clearly, part of our vision and mission, part of our program is even what we are doing this morning. We expect that quarterly we'll have a roundtable with eggheads in the country, the best brains in every field, in every area, that will make their contribution in governance and then guide us with facts and figures with which we can present credible opposition on the floor of the House. Aside that, we also talked about making parliamentary representation closer to the people. We're going to have a 1-hour program on radio, television, and also have some of you to be part of that program, where we'll allow Nigerians to also give us feedback on whatever we are doing and their feelings concerning issues in the society. Ever since this government came on board, you understand that what we have been grappling with, it's economic issues, mainly survival for Nigerians, with the removal of the fuel subsidy and the fiscal policy that came on board. And so for us, if you also observe on the floor of the parliament, we have not opposed most of the programs that they offered. Why? Most of these programs are programs that has to do with palliative, with cushioning the effect of removal of fuel subsidy on Nigerians. And we cannot be seen to be opposing those programs. But our position has been on implementation of those programs. How well are they implemented? What is the impact on Nigerians? Are we actually feeling the palliatives? Like I said on the floor of the House, this palliative should actually palliate to a reasonable extent, cushion the feelings of Nigerians. But for removal of fuel subsidy, we support it fully and wholly. If in the past we made that mistake of defending the beneficiaries of these fuel subsidies because we felt that the people are actually getting benefits out of it, we are